I'm so sorry that I was gone for a pretty long time. It's just that I filmed 2 videos. I didn't like them. I threw them away. But I'm here with the 3rd one, and I have 2 more coming up, so stay tuned. So today's video is all about taking like your plain tops, your bralettes, and transforming them into turn up clothes. So I hope that you guys like it. Thumbs up if you do, and let's get started. So the first transformation was inspired by one of my favorite styles, which is the cute little cowl neck party tops. And they're surprisingly easy to DIY. So you just need a top or a skirt or a scarf or something that has enough fabric so it's able to drape. So I'm using this old shirt that I accidentally ripped one day when I was putting it on. And I just flipped it inside out, and then I drew a large rectangle on it. Then after I cut it out, I flipped the rectangle horizontally. This way it'll like fit my top better, and it'll be able to drape that way. So the top part, I'm just folding this part down a little bit and gluing it to hide that raggedy edge that I just cut. And I let it dry for like 5 minutes. And honestly, like we're literally almost done at this point. Just hold up the fabric, you know, make sure it looks good and stuff, covers everything. And then of course we need this fabric to hang on to something. So I got to make little holes. Now I decided I'm going to put 2 holes in the top corners and 2 down where the fabric meets my back. So I just marked those spots so I know where they are. And then I went and I cut teeny tiny holes there. Now for the holes, I prefer to use metal eyelets. They're really cheap. I think they're like $5 for like 100. And when I'm putting like holes in fabric, I just feel like these make it look a little bit cleaner. So I just went ahead and I added those. I punched them in with my little eyelet puncher, but you can use like, I think a hammer if you're a savage. And then I just added my string so I can tie it on. And that was it. Voila. I think this probably took me like 30 minutes total to make, and 15 of that was probably me like watching Netflix. So it was super easy. Probably one of my favorite DIY tops ever. And also it looks really good if you like DIY one of these tops out of like metallic fabric. I just didn't have any. So I've been seeing a lot of like basic tops that almost are like going out tops because the straps are decorated. So I decided to take my little bralette that I've had for like 50 years and transform it into a going out crop top. So I took this chain off of an old purse that I have. If you don't have chain, I'm pretty sure it's like $3 at the craft store. And I just sized the chain so that it, you know, fits where the strap used to be. Then I cut off the old strap, but I left like close to 1 inch on each side because the chain needs something to hold on to. Then I just looped the remaining strap through the chain, and you want to make sure that when you glue this down, you want to put enough glue on. And then after I applied glue, I just kind of held it in place for like a minute before I let it dry, just so it was like really together, you know? And then I let this top dry for probably like 15-20 minutes, and it was really on there. I've worn this top a couple times now, and I've had no wardrobe malfunctions, if you know what I mean. And that was it. Just a really quick and easy way to change the entire mood of like a plain top just by transforming the straps, which I think is pretty cool. And speaking of that, similar to the top that I had on in my intro, I love these tops that have like the ring in the straps. I don't really know why, but I took this bodysuit that is actually meant to be an undergarment, and I kind of did the same thing as the chain top before. So I stole this ring off that same purse that I stole the chain off, rest in peace purse, and I severed the strap. Then I glued the ring in between both ends of the strap that I cut. I added my glue and I let it dry. And by the way, glue, fabric glue, it works really well for me when I'm doing like these easy DIYs. But if you prefer to sew, then the parts of the video where I'm gluing, totally sew. I'm just lazy. So this is the finished look, my little ring top. All right. So this one I really like. It's more of an emergency dress though, in case you're like really in struggle mode, you know? So you just want some loose, stretchy pants like these, okay? Then I literally stepped into one of the legs. And then I just, you know, measure to see how long, short I want my dress to be, and I just cut. Then the side that I cut, I just folded inwards to hide that ratchet edge. Then that was it. I just kind of styled how I wanted it to be styled, and this is my SOS dress. And the cool thing is, at night, it honestly just looks like a tube top dress. So this next one was inspired by those lace-up tops that you can really wear like out, or you can wear them during the day. So I took this top, which was like a daytime top turned bedtime top, and now it's gonna be a nighttime top. And I just cut a slit down the center. And then afterwards I took my ruler and I tried to like mark as evenly as possible the little areas that I want to cut a hole in. So wherever the dots are, I went and I just made a little tiny hole. Then I grabbed a little gold eyelet. You don't have to use eyelets for this, but I like to use them. So I put eyelets in where all the little holes are, and then I used my eyelet puncher guy and I punched them in. And then afterwards, I just found some white string and laced it up. And that was it. It probably took me like 40 minutes to do this, but it totally changes the whole vibe of like a basic tank top. That's why I like this one. So I decided to take a crack at one of these buckle tops that I've been seeing around a lot. So I took one of my plain white tube tops and I had like this old belt. It made me feel like a cowgirl. So I dismantled it and I took the buckle. Then I just cut my tube top straight down the back. And I just kind of gathered the fabric, you know, of the tube top and I just stuck it through the belt. I kind of arranged the fabric a little bit so it looks all pretty. And then afterwards, I just glued the back together. And honestly, I think this one, this didn't even take me 10 minutes, I don't think. It was one of the easiest DIYs of my life. And I really liked how it turned out. My bra looks a little weird though. But let me know, you guys, which one of these was your favorite. It's always fun to see which one you guys chose. And comment down below if you have any other requests. Thumbs up this video so I know that you liked it. And I'll see you guys soon. I love you so much. Bye.